Hello, it's Simon. It is Friday, it's the 16th of January 2026, and this is where Myrtle is at rest. You can see I've put some snowdrops there just to identify where she is. Let's have a quick look at me. Okay, so huge thanks to all the messages, much appreciated, very kind of you, and yeah, really appreciated. It's just been really cold, and that's why we haven't done any videos and stuff, so no other reason, but all is well. But let's go back to Myrtle. Okay, so Myrtle is indeed buried down there. So this is really for the YouTube channel. Thank you very much indeed for your kind words. What a wonderful bunch you are. And you can see that we've got I've got this cage thing around where Myrtle is resting, her final resting place. And then so this all closes down as you'd expect. There's a brick, we put a brick on top, and the stones in the little flower pot that usually rests on there, but I've just removed it just so you can see where Myrtle actually is. Now, obviously she passed away in the early hours of Sunday the 11th of January after a few days of illness, but she just lost a huge amount of weight very rapidly indeed, and she wasn't upset, she wasn't affected. She was still eating up until Saturday. That's obviously when I last saw her in the evening, and drinking. She'd lost her 200-300 grams of weight. She was down to about the 940s, 930s, and obviously Mercury, who she lives with, all fine, not a problem. So it wasn't actually sort of unexpected when she passed away. But I did have the opportunity the night before just to say, if you want to go, you can go, because she was starting to look in a sorry state. Not too bad, but had she lived much longer, it wouldn't have been very pleasant. I think when I found her on the Sunday morning, I don't think she'd been too long in that position. So it was a good release for her. I think that's the fairest way of saying it. So she wasn't in pain, so for that we can be grateful for. And also she had a good life with us. She was 55, she was 4 3/4. So when she passed away, I was then able to do some words and hold fire on them. I spoke to Eleanor and the kids, and I did a bit of digging, as you can see. I did some digging. We've gone down about 18 inches, that's about 1.5 feet, just slightly more. And I put some grass at the base and some hay, and then we put we had some flowers, and we had some vegetables, of which I'd given to the other guinea pigs that morning. So I took them out because I thought, well, you know, if they've eaten some of those vegetables, they can go with Myrtle. That'd be quite nice for her journey onwards. And we wrapped her in a red material, lovely bit of material. All the guinea pigs get wrapped in something beautiful. That's the least we could do. And we were then, we wrapped her in that, and we all said our goodbyes, and we then put her into a plastic sort of bag. Let's just dissipate any odours over the next few months, because we don't have predators in the garden, but we want to make sure that nothing actually tries to do any digging. And obviously I selected a space for her. You know, it was a little bit surprising, because you know, Stardust was the oldest, her mum Stardust. So why I chose this part here, this is where Mummy the guinea pig is. So this is Myrtle's great grandmother, and then this is where Marshmallow is, which is Mummy's daughter. And then pretty much the next space, theoretically, this is probably where Stardust would be, probably. And Stardust and Myrtle didn't really get on, whereas Myrtle and Marshmallow, they get on really well. So I thought, well, let's put her near her grandmother. So, and then if we come onto here, Back where my finger's pointing. This is roughly where Hermione is buried, who is the grandmother of Honeyduke, and then this is where Spike's buried. This is Hermione's daughter. That's Honeyduke's mum. Then over here, this is where Epicurus is buried. So Epicurus is the mum of Xenocrates and also of Luna. So I assume we're going to go here probably next, and then we're going to carry on around the border for the teddies, and then probably for Honeyduke at some distant part in the future, probably around here, and then Coco. We'll sort of fill the garden with guinea pigs. There we are. So at the bottom of this, the end of this video, we're going to have some photos of Myrtle and some cheesy music. So thank you all very much indeed. Mercury is settling in quite well. She's had some time this week with moon dust and also with midnight. So her family, her descending family, and we will update you, of course, at that. But for now, the video is all about Myrtle. Now, she wasn't actually as grumpy as we portrayed her. She was generally a friendly-ish guinea pig to us, not to the others, not to the guinea pigs, but to us she was. So thank you very much, Myrtle. And if you look on the community page, there are some words about her life and yeah, all about that. So thank you, Myrtle, and there'll be some pictures. And once again to you all, huge thanks to all your kind words, all been read, all very much appreciated. And it's me, Simon, Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. Thank you very much. Bye bye.